We're gonna play Crusader Kings now. I'm a bit undecided as to what to play as. Uh, I thought that I didn't have any save files on this machine, but that doesn't matter because now I do. But I did ask a friend of mine to suggest a starting date and a starting place. So I think maybe we're just gonna disregard that and play as the Duke of Mercia. Trying to make our way to become the Emperor of Britannia. Or the British Isles, rather. Which could be fun. You know, if you don't mind too much warfare. Which, honestly, who does? It's Crusader Kings after all. Hopefully the random number generator gods will be favorable towards me and my cause. Now, we are at war, it seems. But for what? I am the Duke of these green lands. I am currently invading Wales, by the looks of things. And I am a standard Catholic person. Do I have many heirs? Or... Okay, I kinda do. Where's my son? He's a duke down there. No, a count, rather. If I remember well, then we don't have many people left to choose from when it comes to selecting new people for the throne, which is a bit of a bother, but let's just get started with some marriages, I think, or betrothals rather. After all, we do need to secure our line of inheritance. So let's marry this 15-year-old to some yes, my doctor, who is 42. Then who else can we marry off? Oh, you don't even have an education. You're 3 years old. It's time to get started. You will be a diplomatic woman, surely. Å, hei Stian. Du var ikke her når jeg startet, men jeg skulle kanskje vente litt lenger. Vi spiller i år 1820, så å si. I England. Oh, yeah, you can't see the webcam. I took it away because, you know, there's the mini-map and stuff. But, yeah, that's how that goes. Now, find some more marriages we can make. Maybe I should just spend some money and have some handsome young men come to our court who can marry our pretty little cousins. There we go. This one also lacks an education and a husband for the future. How many relatives do I even have in this save? Not so many left. I better marry her off to somebody I have control over. That guy, yeah. This music is the in-game music. Since you asked. Already, one of our cousins are old enough for marriage, so we'll make that happen immediately. More marriages, the better, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot almost. We're at war with this guy. Some dude in Wales. Yeah, you may surrender now. Now that I have robbed your lands? Yes, I accept. Let's dismiss our troops, like you do. So what do we own now? That's not too bad. But we do wish for more, don't we? What else can we, oh, we need a new spy master. My mother will do well as a spy master. She has good stats and she likes us a lot. That's how it's gonna be. Thank you, Mother. Keep me safe, please. We have a kill plot going on, but to whom? Who are we trying to kill? Somebody unimportant. Well, let's see if that happens. We'll bribe someone to join our kill plot. I am going to crush Wales and Scotland and Ireland. Then I'm going to found the Empire of Britannia, marked here. That's the plan, at least, because that's an achievement that I'm going for. But of course, the ultimate achievement in this game is staying alive for as long as you can. Yeah, somebody has been acting out of line. This guy wants to kill a bishop. Oh, and it's the guy who just laid under us. So we'll just put him in prison if we can. Don't we, precious? Oh, never mind. We have a possible war declaration. Cuthberg, I name you a pretender. This other guy is the true ruler of Mercia, as recognized by myself and other nobles. Relinquish the title or there will be war. Oh, he does have quite some power. Damn. Damn. So that means my cousin who is not of my house will gain the throne. We cannot have that happen. I refuse to be blackmailed, but how much can they muster together? 5,000, 800, almost 2,000 men, where I have 1,300. 1,700. Except they'll revolt, of course. I'm going to have to hire mercenaries, aren't I? I can take Essex and Sussex after a while. The guy ruling Sussex is a bit too powerful for me to do anything about, but the Essex guy, he's a loser. But first there's this. I will not be blackmailed. You will not have my throne. So now we might have a civil war on our hands. So I'll just raise all of my troops ASAP. And have them gather up somewhere nice. the revolt. So let's make sure none of our troops march into dangerous territory. Let's just have those men stand down. There's our revolt war. Now, it seems like 1,800 men, approximately. We have 1,100. But we have enough money to buy mercenaries, and we shall. Yes, precious, we shall. Right, sword, yes. This is gonna be an expensive war, though. But that's what they wanted. So there are almost 2,000 men. I am at 1,000, so we need to hire about 1,000, preferably more. We'll go for this guy. 1,500 men. No, let's be on the safe side. 1,800 men. They will regret their transgressions. The fools. Meanwhile, we need new councillors, a chancellor. Wherein, I think I'll just select this fellow to appease him, make him happy. And I should send him off to do something useful, shouldn't I? Who in my realm is last? The Count of Bedford. The Count of Derby. Well, we'll send him to Bedford. He has more troops after all. I guess also we should issue him some cash. Or maybe later. Maybe the Count of Derby wants some cash. Yes, he is more reasonable in his pricing. Okay. Now, do I have strategic advantage? From any angle? It doesn't look like it. What's this? Chieniog? No. Gwent? No. Gloucester. That's an entry point. What about Worcester, though? Nope. There's a river between Worcester and their place, so we'll go the long way around to avoid the morale penalties. Now, commands my army? I could command the army, but I'm not a good commander. Let's find another commander, like one of those recently acquired guys. Now, I'm still far away from creating the Kingdom of England, but that's gonna be a stepping stone for us. Once we have the Kingdom of England, or maybe even the Kingdom of Wales, we'll have more cause for war, which is going to be fantastic. Let's attack them and see how that falls out. It went most excellently. 28% war score in one battle, not bad. They are on their way to Gwent. We will follow them there. Yes, we will. Stian, what do you think about the audio? Should I maybe turn up the music, turn down the game noises, or what you think? And we squish them again. This new Battle of Gwent. I think we'll just keep following them to exhaust their troops, so that we can relieve our mercenaries and not be at an economic disadvantage. It has come to my attention the Chancellor of Northumbria has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on my title. Nothing I can do about that. The King of Northumbria is doing quite well, despite being only 11 years old, and despite having only 400 men at his disposal, though he has exhausted his vassals, so that's alright. The audio is okay. If I had to turn anything down, it would have to be the game audio. But do you mean the music or the sound effects? Like this gravel. I try to breathe deeply, but catching my breath in the freezing weather is difficult. Look, it's the Queen herself, someone shouts. Turn only to find myself overrun by a dozen of Cadbur's pompous soldiers. Should I duel him, or should I give him an artifact to allow me to escape? I think I will duel him. Just turning up my speaking volume would be okay. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can yep. I'll turn down some of the effects as well. Better? Readjustments required, or? Let's try to duel him instead of me becoming one-legged or giving up one of my artifacts. Or let's see, because I might have more crowns. No, I don't. Okay. We will duel him. Might go terribly bad, but I was chasing him over the hills when somebody shoved me aside, barking, "I'll take this one, my lady," clumsily swinging his axe. He did poorly in the duel. Well, and the Duke of Northumbria has decided that he owns part of my lands, even though he will not be able to take it away from me. Maybe too low now, yeah. These are the kind of things that I don't mind setting straight. How's this? We win this battle, but and we will win the next battle as well, but they aren't dropping as much in numbers as I would have hoped. We still have barely more than them, aside from the mercenaries. Where are you going? Hereford. Okay, we'll go there as well. Wait for you to stop going there. And then we'll wait for you to gather some more morale so that you lose more troops when we attack you the next time. Don't we, precious? We do. You're gonna disconnect? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Visa still. Kosta, resten av dagen. If you can. Visas. Time to make time to attack with our dicks held high and our things and stuff in order. Please won't you lose some more troops to me so I can alleviate my fucking mercenaries. You know, I'll just go take his capital, siege it down while I have the advantage. My mission to Bedford has been a success. He likes you more. Good. Good. We've captured someone. Probably somebody insignificant, but you know, maybe I can ransom them. I sure can. Another victorious battle. Let's see how fast we can siege down this. Do I have any? I bet I don't have any siege leaders. No, I don't. So it's gonna be a straight down regular old siege then. But a faster one than the one he is trying to attempt up here in Hereford. Hereford. Is that part of Britain in this time? Or oh, it's part of Wales. Okay. Strange name though. I would expect something closer to since it's Wales, you know. That's not racist, is it? It's just, you know, language. And surely. Surely. Okay, so that's the main holding sieged down. We gained some war score. Let's go beat the fuck out of those cretins before they siege down our holding. And then we'll return, siege down their cities as well, and their bishoprics. I intend to win. What's this? Hey, welcome back, Niall. Yeah, that was a long dog walk. Did you enjoy it? The windy weather is getting to me. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of Cadwar have been sending their best at me, and my limbs are becoming heavier with each step I take. Do I duel this guy? Or no? So either I duel him and I might die, or I lose my brave trait and some prestige, or I get a swollen ankle. You know, I think I'll go for the swollen ankle instead of the chance of dying. Also the chance of losing brave. I mean, they are going to lose anyway because of my clever use of mercenaries. So it's about time that I alleviate these mercenaries because they've cost me too much already. Maybe. No. Let's siege down their cities first. Real quick. Have you been having a good day, Niall? Have you been, I was gonna say enjoying your dog, but, you know, I know who you are. One of my vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is acquired. I will ask politely. Yes, we don't need more factionalism, do we? All good? Very nice. Oh, honored queen, do not speak to me of obligations and duties. Bastard. How's school nowadays, Niall? Oh, how did that programming assignment work? Anyway. let's assault this holding. I don't want him to gain on me here in the north, in Hereford. So let's go attack him and return straight back. And hope he doesn't have the time. No, he doesn't. To take my stuff. Because that's rude. You haven't handed it in. Well, I guess if they didn't make proper routines for you to do that, then it makes it harder, yeah. Did you have a deadline in like March or something? If I remember well. Going through the treasury to account for today's earnings, it seems to me that the coffers seem to contain less than what we started out with today. Either someone is stealing my gold, or I must be going mad. I lose some gold anyway, but I could get paranoid if I so desire, which is interesting. We'll get paranoid, I think. We'll lose some diplomacy, but it will gain in some intrigue. And my intrigue is already better. Oh, they haven't said anything about handing it in now you have a lockdown. Oh, fair enough. That's very reasonable of them. Did you write it yourself, or did you copy the stuff that I wrote on screen? Because, like, if you want to get into that kind of stuff, then you should read through the whole thing, so that you know that you understand what's going on, and you know, and things. Like, I don't mind being your mentor, but first off, nobody's paying me, and second, it's difficult when I'm not getting paid for it. The world is a dangerous place. Devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill my husband. He's honest, he's greedy, he's gregarious, he's ambitious. Well, he's alright for a husband, I think. Yeah, he's alright. Also, he is my kinsman, somehow. A little bit of inbreeding there. You understood it, but some parts you just copied. I understand that very well. Like, these last couple of weeks I've been trying to make a nice looking share button for Facebook, you know, because I'm working on a web page for my boss, and it's like I can't fucking figure out how to make it look like one of those Facebook sharing buttons. So I've been copy pasting for a long while without it actually helping, and it's very frustrating because I understand what's going on and what I need to do, but like it's as if Facebook just says, nah, you're not worthy of our styling. The button still does what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't look like it's from Facebook, you know? People are gonna react to that, I think. Oh. That's 100% war score, so we can make him surrender right now. But I think there's some cash in his bishopric that we can extract. But that's only fair, Niall. I mean, like, copying is how you learn, to some extent. There we go. That's our money. Tasty money. So how about maybe now we tell him, you may surrender. I will allow it this time. That's the revolt war over. We dismiss our troops. Very good. Everything we do is basically copied from everything we've learned. Yeah. And everything we've learned is also copied. Unless you've learned it by yourself. Which does grant some merit. But that's more university level or personal stuff, you know. Now, we still have some dangerous factions to deal with. Somebody wants increased council power. That's the Earl of Bedford. And he is supported by one of my Welsh guys. So I know that Welsh guy, he plans to kill somebody, so we can just put him in prison, hopefully. Yes. Then may I or may I not just take his lands away from him? No. That would be a bad thing to do. Where are you from again, Niall? You see anything familiar on here? Like, if I had to guess, I would guess somewhere near Warwick or Northampton. Or wait, maybe... no, it was further down here, wasn't it? Southend? Wiltshire. Bath. Somerset. Name your county and I will make you account for your sins. See what I did there? Kent. You're all the way over in Kent. Fair enough. I guess, you know, I would go for Kent right now, but He has more men than I do, so I can't. But someday, in not very too long, I will subdue him, and I will take his Kent away from him. In the meantime, maybe we go for Essex. No, those are not good causes for war. Maybe our neighbor in the north. Can be dealt with. Oh, really now? That's a lot of causes for war. Get out of my country! Hello, Tomasz Orban. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Crusader Kings, as you can tell. We are the Duke of Mercia, but we are not much merciful around these parts. You just started playing Blob again and you got real big quick, and then somebody cheated to fuck you over. How do you cheat in that game, Niall? Where do you live, Leon? Also welcome to the stream. Hope work is alright today. Now, this guy, the guy of Bedford and Oxford, he might have too much power on his hands. He likes us, but he still wants us to increase council power. He's not happy with our rule. That's bad. That's a bad trait to have. Surrey, but born and raised in London. Ah, oh, okay. Yeah. We'll get to Middlesex and Surrey afterwards. Meanwhile, one of my prisoners, somebody nicknamed the Unfaithful, is complaining about her dark cell. She is one of my vassals. She rules this land over in Wales, and we will throw her in the darkest pits of our dungeon, I think. And maybe take her land away, because she's a traitor. Goodbye, power. Ta-da! Let's see. In Teams mode, you can cross team, which is against the rules. Oh, okay, fair enough. There is a system that kills people for cross-teaming, but it's really bad. Like, there are ways to get around it. And you have been killed for cross-teaming even though you weren't. That, Niall, is a good reason to get into computer science. You can make that system better, can't you? I would think. So, I have too much land. As it stands now, this region is slightly more profitable over time than this one might be. Or am I wrong? We have keep, barracks over here, much more. Very good. Goodbye to Hereford. By the way, do you pronounce the H in Hereford, or is it just like a glottal stop like Hereford? So let's give Erfurt away to somebody worthy of our let's say one of my daughters were married, despite being 5 years old, to somebody who is 40. That guy, his children will be of our dynasty, so that means the land goes to us inheritance-wise. So we will grant this fine chap the county of Erfurt. And we will include the lower titles so that he can take whatever he needs from those below him, I think. Woo! Hey, Lightgazer. How are you? I've noticed you've started streaming again. That makes me happy, but they're a little bit too early in the morning for me, unfortunately. It's like when I wake up, I see Lightgazer streamed Mario Maker an hour ago, which bothers me, but that's how it is. How are you this morning, Lightgazer? Trying to keep up with your work schedule. Very good. Where, what kind of employment have you been able to gather now? Also, GG. Right now it's 10 to 6. Since you asked. Now, a little bit of management. I need to put my marshal to work. No, wait. He's in seclusion. He can't do his work. We will have another marshal then, I think. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. You know what I mean? So we'll have another marshal. We'll put him to work to raise troops somewhere where we are lacking. That seems to be in Leicester for the time being. Here we go. You go bring me some men to fight, please. Yeah, it's 6 now. Mario Maker? Yeah. Niall, go subscribe to Lightgazer. You son of a bitch. Your job when it comes back. Oh. Oh, so are you still not currently at work most days then? 9 p.m. my time to 5 a.m. my time. Yeah, of course. Of course. You don't want to let your streaming interfere with your own life, of course. That would be stupid and unresponsible. Now, excuse me for a moment, but it looks like we're having various diseases around the land. We have consumption, which is, what's it called again? Tuberculosis. That's the blue part here. Up here in Wales they have, what's that? Slow fever. South Wales? Smallpox. Maybe I should build some hospitals later. Laid off until the 4th of May. Oh, okay. Yeah, you told me you got a Switch from your friend. That's real nice of her. That is what you call a champ. But female. No, you don't conjugate by gender in English. Never mind. But yeah, Niall, go have a look at Lightgazer's page. He's a funny guy. And I don't know what sentence I was about to head out on there. My eyes twitch from the bite of half-chewed roast to the line of waiters silently standing by the table. My suspects are immediately confirmed when I spot a young servant girl. I look ahead of me. As the guards drag the traitorous woman away from my sight, I throw the dish at the other servants. Everybody is trying to poison me. How am I supposed to eat anything at all? Here we have an interesting choice. Funny looking, maybe? Well, I wouldn't know about that, like, is there? I know you're a pleasant person. Can't you remember having seen your face now that I think about it? Since you brought it up. But yeah, Niall, go do your duty. So, should I start? Gives me +1 intrigue. Huh. Or should I lose some stats to go on a hard diet and gain some health? No, intrigue it is. I'll starve. I think this character is what we need in terms of intrigue within our realm for the future and for the present, you know. Let's see, we do have some powerful people that need to be is he in my prison? He is in my prison. He is a traitor. That is good to know. That means we can take his lands away from him and redistribute some. Very good. Very good. I will take... Dude, sir, you should have made Warwick your primary holding. Are you stupid? Is he stupid? No, he is kind, he is gregarious, he is chaste, he is greedy and brave. But he is also a homosexual. Not that that is a problem nowadays, but we will make him surrender Warwick to us. And since he is still imprisoned, we'll also take... Okay, maybe we won't take Worcester. People wouldn't like that. That means we do have some more land on our hands. These Welsh things over there might be better than Warwick. What do I do about that? Hum, 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 hum. Let's find another of those pretty little maidens we've married off. And get their husband to hold on to that land for us. Congratulations, you are now the Count of something in Welsh. Also Wales. That's how this game works. It's ruthless, and I love it. Find someone a traitor, and you can ruin them. Be a traitor, and you might get away with it. Osmond came in my room this morning to speak with me of his growing concern for my health. He believes that all this fasting might be putting me under serious risk and encouraged me to try and eat more. That's my hobby. He is honest. And no, I'll ignore his warning. I'll rather have some bonus to intrigue than lose some bonuses to other stats. But yeah, I was gonna say, like Gazer, it's very good that you still have somewhere to go back to. And more precisely at a specific date. That's very that's good to know for the both of us. Now, my prisoner is complaining about his dark cell. The Earl of Gwent. He is a traitor, as far as I know. I will take what is his. He is a traitor. Yes. Adios to you, sir. But I should give that to somebody else. This time, I'll spend some cash to invite a nobleman, whoever he is. He is temperate, he is ambitious, he is humble and brave. Excellent. He will gain what was rightfully theirs. Gwent is yours, sir. The job specifically said, when work starts back up, we're taking you back. This layoff is only temporary and only because of the customer demands. Oh, okay. That is very good to know. For the season to start back up. So tomorrow I'm going to shovel snow off of some roofs. Even though that doesn't have anything to do with traffic management. It's just, you know, the company deals in safety and stuff. So, like, they do these small skirmishes here and there, you could say. My mother would like me to back our plot to kill the guy I just put in prison. We will accept. Of course. He was a traitor. Now, currently I do have the intrigue focus, which lets us spy on people, which is very helpful, but I think maybe I would be better off selecting another focus right now. This morning, while reading by my window, I spotted the cook's daughter sitting by the courtyard. That stupid peasant girl was happily stuffing herself like a goose. I, on the other hand, have barely any strength left in my jaws to chew the softest, smallest of the foods. I am now malnourished, and I become envious. That's all right by me. I will change focus so I don't have to deal with more intrigue for now. Let's go for, since I have a little more land than I can manage, I will go for rulership. Or, no, maybe, yeah, business. So I get some more stewardship stat, and also some opinion with city vassals, which should grant me more money, but also might be able to make sure that I'm not over my land holding limit, I think. Let's see how that works out. Can't change that for 5 years, so it better be worth it. Now, is it maybe time to go to war? Or somebody invited me to a plot. Plot to kill this guy. I took his lands away from him, didn't I? Yes, I did. Gwent. I accept. He doesn't need to be no more. Gwent is in somebody else's hands now. Trivial pursuit. I'm worth it for sure. No, if you say so, I'll believe you this time. Like Azer. James, is everything okay buffering wise, or do I need to make adjustments somewhere? Oh, what the fuck? My Osmond has poisoned me. My husband. Hey Bala. Or as I should rightly say, Hala Bala. My husband has poisoned me. How are you today, Bala? Should I put him in the dungeon, or execute him, or believe it to be false? That's up to you now. My dear husband. He is gregarious. He is greedy. He is honest, but ambitious and paranoid. The game tells me. So, imprisonment wouldn't be so bad, but killing him outright would be maybe not such a good idea. Why does it dislike me? Decreased council power, did not take my advice. He's a claimant to the title, and he's ambitious. Murph. Arf. You're doing well? Good to hear it. How's work nowadays, if any? I'm better off than I would have thought I would have been, considering lockdowns and stuff. So it's all good nowadays. What do we do about your husband poisoning you? He will be known as a kinslayer. That doesn't sound good, does it? Oh dear Osmond. Dear Osmond. You shouldn't have done that. You go to the gallows. Ta-da! Beheaded, even. Time to find a new husband, I think. Yeah. Hey, Blue Moon Express. Yes, that's right. It doesn't count as kinslaying if it dies in the dungeon or due to righteous causes. That is true. So, I can marry some shithead who's too old. You know, I'll look for some noblemen. Browse through them. Hello, Oswald. You could be better. This guy is better. Yeah, we'll go with this guy. I suppose. Why not? Hey, you wanna be my new fuck toy? You have no choice. That's how it's gonna be. Enter me. Male. How are you today, Blue Moon Empress? I might have misread earlier. I might have said Express. So, Bala, what kind of filling do you fill your days with nowadays? Any interesting games you want to share, or any interesting anything on the web? Where are you from, Blue Moon Empress? Are you from the wrong side of the Atlantic, or are you from Europe or the old world as it's known? The fact that the target of our plot is in prison and can work to our advantage. If we could get someone on the inside to deal with our little problem and make it look like a failed escape attempt. Yeah, I know the man for that. You are indeed sadly trapped in the Muricanius. Sorry to hear. People over there are kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of prejudice I have towards Americans, unfortunately. But that can be overcome, of course. Uvomai of Eminia, let everyone know about my plot to kill somebody during a drunken stupor at the local tavern. Okay. Idiot. Fine. Yeah, like, that plot wasn't crucial to our plans anyways, so I'll just leave that. You're prejudiced against them too, and you grew up here. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. That can happen to anybody, I think. No, don't ransom that guy. I want him to pay for what he has done. You see, we only recently had a revolt against our rule, so we just need to get rid of those guys, right? That's how you do it, isn't it? No? Some other guys maybe? Come on, please. Ha. Maybe I should release them just for opinion. Somebody was killed while trying to escape from my prison. No fingers will be pointed my way. Sentence commuted. Very good. So, Blue Moon Empress, how are you dealing with this lockdown shit? Are you just playing games all day, or do you have anything worthwhile to do? I'm doing both. Now, I have a feeling we should be able to go to war without losing now. We have 2,000 men at our disposal. And our neighbor in the north has unfortunately made claims to some of our titles. Oh, pardon me. That's a half burp, half hiccup, half human speech. He has made claims to our titles. Maybe we should challenge him and, you know, beat the shit out of him while he still lives. We could make ducal conquest of York, Yordale, and Leeds. But which of the three are the most profitable, I wonder? York, of course. I'm a horse. You already worked from home 3 days a week. Oh, fair enough. So now all the time. Very good. It's good to know that some people still manage without having to rely on how do you say? Without having to rely on social services and things. That's very good. Good job. Now, I think we can take York because it has a stupid name. But there might be more pressing matters domestically. But it doesn't seem like it. In the meantime, let's appease our vassals a little bit. Send them some money so they shut up. Yeah, Then hand out some counselor positions. We could use a new steward, couldn't we? This guy, for example. The Earl of Gwent, recently appointed as such. What do you work with, Blue Moon? A new marshal, perhaps? Not that. All right. Maybe if I... Yeah, I'll appoint a new steward, then we'll have somebody marginally better. No, we won't. Okay. But maybe a new chancellor? No? No. They suck at their job. That's that then. So I wonder now, who can I go to war with? Holy War? What are you? Oh, you're a heretic. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Time for a holy war. Unless he has more... Oh, he has more men than I do. Fuck. Hi. But we can afford mercenaries, but I don't think I should do that. I don't think I should do that. How about Gloucester? The dude has 500 men. I have a claim on it, but I also have a truce with him. I guess we'll leave that for later. 3 more years, yeah? 3 more years, and I will. I'll loosen that balloon knot of yours proper. Who else can we take territory off of? Holy War? What are you? You're a heretic as well. Yeah, 700 men. That's good enough for me. Time for a holy war. We don't even need to raise our vassal levies, as far as I see. He had 700, yes. So unless we have very bad luck, we should be able to make this without any trouble. Get over there. Do I need better commanders already? No. My mission to Bedford has been a success. He likes us more now. Good. Do I need to make... Maybe I should check on the rest of our territory to make sure they like us enough. Right? Battle is going well. Let's enter and siege down their stuff. Oh no, sharp pains in my abdomen cause me to clutch at my stomach. Well. My physician says I have flu. I will follow his instructions. Blue Moon Empress, what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, he treated my symptoms. Very good. Good boy, court physician. Thank you. The windy weather is getting to me. Turning to the sky, I take a deep breath. The pompous soldiers of Duke Kinwarid have been sending their best at me, and my loads are becoming heavier with each step I take. Should I duel him? No. I'll accept a black eye until... oh boy, that's an ugly portrait. That's not a befitting of a queen, is it? Damn. Just another human resources data entry monkey. Monkey. That's one way to put it. Good thing you can do that from home then. Although you can't quite put your finger on what's wrong, you don't feel quite right. I have malaise. Our health is declining. Unfortunately, but yeah, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Should I? No, I shouldn't. No, I'll duel this guy, even though my personal combat skill is dreadful. Let's see what happens. Ah, I won? The difference there was 9 points. But okay. He dies. I live to tell another tale of conquering my neighbors. Now I have a fever as well. No matter. I'll just walk it off. Data entry monkey. You know, I feel like that sometimes. Even though I work in software. Sometimes it's more data entry than it's programming, you know. They're all gonna burn. Fuck yes. I'll kill these heathens. These unworthy heretics. Hopefully. You feel as if you are burning up, and at times you have difficulties distinguishing between dreams and reality. I have the slow fever. That sucks. Oh. Hopefully, we'll suffer oh, this is bad. My court physician has come to see me and he offers treatment for my illness. I am brave. So I'll say, come on, Adred. Let's try something new. I insist. I am the queen. I'm not yet the queen of the Seven Realms, but soon. One day. He informed you that he had identified the tainted tissue, which was the root of my disease, and that removing it would most likely cure you. He's gonna take my eye, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be disfigured. In hindsight, you wish he would have told you that the tissue was your face. I now no longer have a good-looking face, despite how queenish I might be. That happens every now and then, you know. They are going to burn, but you know, I might suffer from it as well. Damn these wretched diseases. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. The adherents of the E-body faith have steadily dwindled to the point where Kharijit believers are in the majority. Religious nonsense. The bickering of fools does not concern me. They are Muslims. They are all gonna burn. Because I'm playing as a Catholic. Let's be clear on that. No. He somehow has some more men than I do, but does he have an alliance anywhere? Oh, he does, here up in the north. That explains his numbers. His man count. I think what I will do, since we are fighting against a man who owns 2 counties, we will take and siege down everything he has, and he won't know the better. Instead of beating his army to death. While walking alongside the river, together with several people from the court, one of the courtiers keeps annoying me, so I decide to push him in the river, jokingly, order him to be quiet, or ignore the annoying comments. I've never had this before. This is an interesting event. So if I push him into the river, there's a 5% chance, no, a fifth of the outcomes will ensure that he dies. But it's my marshal. And he is married to one of my cousins, who is, by the way, named Sad, which is seaman in Norwegian. I might have done that sometime off screen. Seaman is now 11 years old. She is willful, left-handed, timid, and indolent. We'll see how the Sad develops there, I guess. I will order him to be quiet. I don't want him to drown if he is betrothed to my kinswoman. I gave her a husband for a reason. Or, I didn't give her a husband. That sounds like it's something she could refuse. You know? She had no saying in that. Now, hopefully, the opposing army is going to retreat or something. Yes, stay there, you son of a bitch. And I will raise some more troops from my vassals, and I will march them onto my enemy, like you do nowadays. But also then a days, if that's a word. So do any of you have any plans for today? Anything you want to do? Anything you want to see? Or are you just hanging out, you know? Are you kidding me? So, okay, I just have an alert here. So, the King of Saxony and the religious leader of the old Germanic faith wants to invade me. He can't muster too much men, and as far as I know, he doesn't have too many boats to carry his men with. So that's not really it's not really a scary scenario, is it? It's like somebody coming up and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna beat your shit up," but like in their hand they're carrying a sack of floppy noodles or something. So that's gonna be fun. Not for him, but for me. Now we've sieged down not all of his holdings, but soon enough we'll have this guy under our control. The horrific wound from your maiming is now stinking and oozing pus. The pain is debilitating, and the courtiers are avoiding you like death itself. I am infected, I am scarred, but I'm not severely injured. Severely. Severely sounds like a different kind of injury. I am at a disadvantage. If I had bothered to check whether that guy we went to war with had allies, we would be better off by now. By which I mean, maybe not warring with him, who has more men at his disposal, but what can you do? That's hindsight. Despite that, we are at a steady... Well, I shouldn't say steady. We have 80% score in terms of winning. Now, I thought he only had 2 counties, but he does have 3, which is worrying, seeing as he now ravages the parts that I was ravaging earlier, taking them back, which I don't want. Meanwhile, you have received strange news from Rome. The former Pope did, by his actions and lifestyle, so defile the Holy See that the current authorities in Rome decided to put his corpse on trial. Oh, this, I've read about this in history. The corpse of Pope Clement II was removed from its tomb and brought to the papal court for judgment. It was propped up in a throne, and a deacon was chosen to speak for it as its legal representative. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the accused was found guilty on all accounts and subjected to a punishment most dire. The corpse was stripped of its papal vestments, 3 fingers on the right hand, those to use to give blessings, were cut off, and then it was interred in a graveyard normally reserved for foreigners of low status. The punishment still not being deemed severe enough, the corpse was then exhumed again, tied to weights and cast in a river. I am sure the judges have acted wisely. Surely, this is Catholicism. Now, I'll leave my troops here to stay so that he doesn't enter into what we were doing. Then siege that back, if you please, real quick. That's 3 assaults. Alright, let's see what we can do about Anglesey. child in need of education. Good, good. We'll send her to church camp, I guess. And for a minute, I'll send myself over to the toilet. See you soon. Sorry about that. Enough pee-pee time for me. better now. Hopefully. Where did my voice go? Sorry about that, Lightgazer. I don't know how that happened. At all. Now, my boss sent me a message, so I have to respond accordingly. I just gotta hook up and do some server shit. Come on. Come on. Do me a favor, Mr. Software. Somebody asked for BOA form, admin form ping. That doesn't exist. Sorry. Can I send an interrupt? Oh, hiya! I did. Well, that's about that for server maintenance. Working and streaming. No, just today I was trying to stream, but like, you know, if you work in software you don't have much free time, whether you want to or not. Now, also sorry about that, I didn't know the mic disappeared. That's very strange. Anyway, we did win the Holy War. Some of the heathens have been burnt. Not many of them, of course. We are a merciful ruler after all. But now we do have some domestic issues to deal with. Also, somebody's planning to invade us in 3 months' time. So that's something to deal with. Thank you for letting me know, Lightgazer. I wouldn't have noticed that without you. But I'm still curious as to what the fuck? You know, I have a hotkey for muting myself, but I know I didn't press that. I know very well I didn't press that. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. We have a guy in Gwent down here. We've already sent our spy master to try to deal with that, but we can't trust her. Excuse me, I'm gonna send a message to my boss so he knows. Never alas. DJ Coolmaster, thank you for the follow. I'm writing a text message at the moment, but I'll be with you shortly. Thank you for the follow again. There we go. Fucking software shenanigans. Sorry about that. Right. We have internal affairs as well as external affairs happening. Can I imprison somebody to make this better on my behalf, perhaps? The guy I want to imprison is not influential enough, so he can rest assured for a couple of weeks, maybe. Hey, welcome back, Niall. You son of a bitch. That's the only guy we can put in prison without tyranny. I mean, maybe I should go with some tyranny right about now, just for... No, that wouldn't be good. Tyranny is rarely good, right? I think. But we do have a weak claim on Sussex for some lady. That's not good enough. I can't give her land. So I can't imbue Sussex with my holy presence, as one would put it in those days, perhaps. Niall, did you go subscribe to Lightgazer already? Or, yeah, just do it. I think you'll enjoy it. The dude has a pleasant voice and things, and he does enjoy having viewers, and he'll let you know. So this guy down south, the Duke of Wessex, can I beat him in a fight? No, not yet. Not yet. You haven't played Mario Maker for like weeks? I have hiccups, but that's out of character, Niall. If you don't mind me saying. That's strange. Okay, so my Earl of Derby is being out of line. I shall send my spy master when I can. Hiccups. Your steward comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. I will allow this. Despite it might be a bit costly, I will buy a merchant ship, etc. It's only for the good of the realm. You've been playing too much Blob. Yeah. No shit. That could happen to anybody. The word has spread that you're planning a trading expedition, and a group of priests have arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you will allow them to come along on the journey. I need that money more than I need the loss of opinion. They will join. There might be religious upheaval. Dear Queen Cuthberg, I have been informed of your ambitions to establish a new trade operations near my lands. I do hope that you intend to compensate me for this incursion of etc. I'll make him angry, I think, instead of paying him. That sounds like a bribe. It is time to send out the trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. Hooray! Have you managed, Niall, to beat your own record so far? Or how are you doing on that? So we still seem to have some factionalism in the realm, but it's only increased council power. That's alright. Meanwhile, we have a Catholic heresy appearing in Derby. Derby. Finally, I have something to do with my, or rather, for my court chaplain to do. I will send him to Derby. Please. There you go. Still 31st in the world? Very good. You haven't gotten close to beating that. Fair enough. Seems only reasonable. My fucking hiccups. Oh god. Excuse me, but I thought I'm gonna have a hiccup break soon. Okay. Your expedition has finally reached the realm of High Chief of Vladislav. He is somewhere over in Russia, I think. Galich. Poland. Deep Poland. Fair enough. Your steward asks you what gift he shall bring forth as a token of friendship to him. I don't think we'll go for the most expensive junk. We'll provide him with a chest with quality cloth from back home. Now I'm gonna try to take a deep breath and see if that alleviates my hiccups. Hopefully that did it. Having a PS4, since Journey and Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection are free from now on. Oi. Anywhere in the world. I don't. I don't. We might have a PS3 in the house, but it's not mine. At dinner, you notice the guy we're trying to establish a trade agreement. His face is growing red with annoyance as he glares at my steward shoveling his face with food. So doesn't matter. It's a foreign power. The tribes of Carinthia have been converted to the iconoclast faith. A group of priests sent by the Basilissa of the Byzantine Empire have performed a great ritual during which they have converted the entire population of Carinthia, alongside High Chief Borsliwog and many of his vassals. With this act, the people of Carinthia have once and for all forsaken their old pagan gods. That sounds like... yeah. Sounds like good old Yugoslavia. Interesting. The newest console you have is the Switch? Yeah. I mean, why upgrade? There's so many consoles around now. You are walking idly around the court of High Chief Vladislav when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, you're surprised to see one of the priests from your expedition engaged in a wild theological debate with a local noble. This could endanger the whole venture. I will have him... So either I have a 50-50 chance of becoming zealous, and being zealous is good. Otherwise, I could choose to anger my bishops. All of my bishops. But I'll go for the zealous thing. I mean, a trade agreement with a deep Poland at this time isn't very, how do you say, profitable, yeah. Hey, like Gazer, besides Mario Maker and things, what are you currently playing for entertainment? The increasingly difficult negotiations between me and High Chief Vladislav the Wise are suddenly interrupted when High Chief Vladislav the Wise slams his fist onto the table. Tasty. It seems like he can no longer bear your presence in the room, and when you decide to leave, he shouts, "Starved fanatic," after you. Goodbye, High Chief Vladislav. Maybe I will invade your predecessors. No, the opposite, rather. The trade expedition was a failure as they didn't manage to close a deal for foreign goods. This is seen as a failure not only by you, but as by everyone in your vicinity. But I did gain some stewardship. Aside from Mario Maker, yeah? You just watch. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's interesting too. Here we have the war declaration by the King of Saxony. He has been wanting to invade our lands for over half a year. And now he's gone and done it. He has 3,000 men, which is more than he had before. Dildos. So that means we are going to have to hire mercenaries, and we should move our troops away from our capital, because that is a likely place for him to land. Now we'll just hope that he doesn't have that many ships. Oh, he does he? He can bring 15,000 over in an instant. And he did. Except not 15,000. Just too many at once. But some of our Catholic neighbors have offered to join our defensive war in order to defend Catholicism. So what I should do is merge my armies into one cohesive unit, and then I should ask all participants to join that force instead of going their own way and doing dumb shit, you know? But I guess, like Gazer, it's a bit like that for me as well, because I found a Norwegian streamer not too long ago, and it's been a lot of fun. Despite not playing anything myself. It's kind of feels like when I was getting into this business myself, you know. Come on, men. Please gather around me. Yes, please join my war. Please join my war. Please join my war since you asked, and you as well. Here we go. Well, that's a good thing about playing as a Catholic in this game. You get, when the Norse come thundering through, you will gain support automatically, more or less. Oh fuck, now I have a heretic uprising as well in Anglesey, but that's manageable. We can deal with that. First, we need to take care of these heathens. Then we deal with the heretics. Yes, I think that makes sense. I'll appoint some new commanders, because our commanders suck. There we are. We'll send them packing, I think. But yeah, sometimes it's like you discover I shouldn't have attacked across the river. Should I have? Oh boy, we're losing this, aren't we? Yes, yes. Possibly. No, we could still win. Yes. Yes, we could. Precious. And we do. And we pursue them. And we kill some of the offenders. Very tasty. We lost about the same amount of people. But that does give us some war score. Now let's head over to that revolt on Anglesey, just to have that ridden. Now I should also, our new allies should follow this army, because we haven't instructed them to do that yet. Meanwhile, of course, he'll try to siege down our holdings. Meanwhile, we gain more allies wanting to join our war, which we will gladly accept. Wait, was that the King of Norway? Hang on a moment. Hang on a fucking moment. Nope. Some Welsh guy. I got confused by the coat of arms there. Meanwhile, we can make technological achievements, or progress, should I say. I feel like I have left you halfway in the middle of a sentence not too long ago. So, like, when you find a new stream, it's like finding streams for the first time. I think that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Now, what we would like as the Duke of Mercia. Regarding our technological progress, I think we'll have none of the cultural advances for now. That can just tick for now. But as for economic advances, we should make do. In construction, which lowers costs and building times. Otherwise, as for military advantages, we should head for siege equipment, but since that's not available to us yet, we'll go for military organization. Maybe. No. I think we'll do skirmish techniques. Or no, cavalry. Cavalry is always good. Oh, we can do more. Fine. Military organization it is then. And more. Okay, skirmish. That might help us in our war right now, but who knows for the future. So we still have this peasant revolt of a religious sort happening on Anglesey, and we'll probably beat them. 60 to 10 should go well in our favor, I think. I mean, those guys didn't even sign up for a religious revolt, but that's how it is now. I ordered them there, and they went there, and they helped me. So that's the end of that religious uprising. Let's go fuck the Norse. See, this is different from what I usually do. Usually I enjoy playing as Norse, but you know, it's okay to mix things up every now and then, you know. So we will be at a strategic disadvantage no matter which angle we attack him from, as long as he has his armies in that county. But I have 10,000 men now, including our allies. So we should be better off than him, seeing as he has only 2,500 men. And somebody made a child. Would anybody like to name this newborn child? He is of my house. He is very important. He's going to be very important. At the moment, he is named Eadred. Eadredson. You don't know my name. Well, that settles it, doesn't it, Niall? We'll call him Nile Boy. That dealt with. Your infection has put you in grave danger on multiple occasions. The pain and foul smells have finally subsided, and your wound looks clean. Finally, I am no longer infected, as they say. So, let's fuck up those Saxons. Let's win this war. Oh no, a small kitty is demanding your attention. Oh. There's only one. I could kick the kitty, and I have a 1 in 4% chance of becoming one-eyed. I could let it follow me home. I could pat it. Of course I will let it follow me home. Should have named it Jack Hoff. I can't change the last name unless I change the last name of everyone else and with the same name. No. So that's, you know. But that being said, the Kingdom of Mercia desires something better. What's the name of the realm, Niall? If you can turn it into an adjective as well, that would be marvelous. Jack Hoffian. Oh, yeah, okay. See you later, Largazer. Thank you for watching. Love you, baby. Keep on streaming. I'll come watch when I'm available, you know. You're hungry and you has foods now. Oh, sweet. You enjoy your meal, boy. I'll scrounge down on these fucking infidels meanwhile for a snack. I'm sitting by the fire with my precious cat curled up on my lap. I pet it slowly as I stare into the flames. My furry friend enjoys a good life here with me, but what about all the other cats who do not have a home? The ones who no one feeds, or combs, or cuddles. Perhaps I should take care of them. So now I have the option to become a crazy cat lady. Option 1, I just want to hug all of them. And I literally become a crazy cat lady. Or I can't because that's crazy. And I get a chance of becoming depressed. That's the game. I won't go for the crazy cat lady option because I don't think being a crazy person is fun in this game. You know? Alright, the enemy army is heading towards Leeds. We'll go to where they were, which is Hull. Take back what they took. And then we will dog them. Dog him good. So, excuse me, I got another text from my boss. Just gotta respond. All right. I think he might be stupid. Let's head over to the server and see what's up. If anything. Nothing wrong yet. Which means it must be something else that I can't do much about. You know, sometimes these servers just hang up on you and they won't respond. But what we can do is alleviate... No, we don't have any vassal troops raised, so that's fine. Meanwhile, at a festival outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst wildflowers addressed to my courtier Berthled. The would-be lover, Earl Edwig, is waiting for her by the stream near the camp. My steward. Should I let him have an affair? No, fuck that. I'm going myself. For fun. I met the amorous Earl Edwig down by the river. He was surprised to see me instead of Berthled, to say the least. Unfortunately, my assets and charm were not enough to cajole the groveling lecher. He will regret this. Fine. let's wait for some more Vikings to show up so we can defeat them. Hopefully. Or maybe I can send some of my or really now. My mission to Bedford has been a success. He likes you more. Good. What I was thinking was maybe I could send my army over there. But I think I can make room for just 800 men in my boats. So I'll just leave that and hope that they get their asses over here so I can defeat them again and again and again. Meanwhile, we do have some religious uprisings. What is causing this? I shouldn't be having too much religious shit going on right now. But you know how it can be with these heretics, you know. They pop up here and there and then you just eliminate them and then you offer them peace and they go away for a while. Now, I think it's about time to upgrade my capital. Make it carry more ships, perhaps, would be a good idea. All we have to do now is wait for the Saxons to arrive. So that we can beat the shit out of them and make them surrender. Meanwhile, I'll stand down my own troops. Some of my own troops. For financial reasons. Then we remove all the other unnecessary troops. There we go. It is, after all, a drain on one's finances. Now, there was a day when I would revel in the envious gazes of other ladies looking at my slim figure, but not anymore. I have grown so frail and sickly that I can barely take a walk without risking to faint. Bards swear that I am as diaphanous as an angel, but right now I think I might rather just be a regular woman. So either I continue on my journey towards dying out of starvation, or yeah, we'll go on a harder diet. I think. It could be for the better of the realm, it could be for the worse, but it's hard to know. Meanwhile, we'll just wait for the Norsemen to arrive. Since they're trying to invade our lands and take them from us, we cannot yet make him pay for transgressing on our grounds. Meanwhile, we do have religious upheavals in Bedford for whatever reason. The ruler of Bedford is not of the wrong faith, so we can't put her in prison and take her lands away and give them to someone better. That's fine. Somebody wants me to kill somebody else. I'll decline for now. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with the conspiratorial factions. That's very good. That's good to know. I wish you had found somebody else. I will send my spy master to increase plot discovery chance so I don't die too soon. I think. Yes. Harumph. Oh, I see a hostile force approaching. 200 men, but their leader is there. I should make an approach, I think. think I will. Just for the heck of it. Oh, so this my son has become an intricate web weaver. He deserves a wife, perhaps. Yes. And he is still of our dynasty, so of course we find a suitable wife for him. If we can. My cousin. With my cousin. Yes. No? Okay. Fine. Let's attack those filthy Norsemen once and for all, hopefully. Maybe I can kill their leader. No. You're playing blob with your girls? Nice. I didn't see that message until now. Like, is there... No. Sorry. Niall. But... nice. My steward comes to see me one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route. Really? Oh, let's try that again, huh? Oh. Nah, we'll just leave that. I need this in case of war. Can't go spending money on whatever now. Somebody forged an alliance. Not of any importance to us. But I wonder, seeing as how we have all of these allies now, could I invade somewhere? If I'm being very clever about it, maybe? Potentially. I'll rather leave this for the offline playthrough, I guess. Meanwhile, we do have somebody in our custody of our kin. She will be a diplomat, I think. And I will be going to the toilet, I think. Be right back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We do have some more warriors showing up with their leader. The ruler is personally leading troops, but that's... he can lead as much as he wants. We will fuck them over and over and over again. And we will continuously upgrade our capital. For now, I think we'll go for barracks, because we do need more military might within our realm. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with the conspiratorial factions. Yes? Is he dangerous to us right now? No? Then we will do nothing. Thank you, Spy Master. You could have been a great ally. Now, my cousin or something is old enough to marry somebody, and we'll let that happen. We do need more people in our dynasty. What's this? Invite to plot. We would like to back you to back our plot to kill somebody. A cousin of mine? No, fuck off. Unacceptable. So I think this is gonna be a long ass war, but I can't do much about the circumstances themselves. I'll just have to wait out the long war and hope they give in to our demands soon enough. And at that point, once we've made the attackers surrender, we that's gonna be it for tonight, I think. Go get 'em, fucking. Shut up, Niall. You're not the boss of me. There we go. I think that might be a victory for us. Perhaps even a decisive victory. That would be the desirable outcome. Nope. We gained 4% war score. Four, which puts us at 74, which is still not enough to end the war. which makes me think that perhaps it's time to invade one of our neighbors. I'll just march all of these troops back to my capital. Because it looks like this invasion war is going to be very stretched out at any rate. So I might as well use these allied troops I have to stretch things out beyond the scope of what they were meant for. If that's allowed. Yes, ducal conquest of York, if you would be so kind. You have 2.3 thousand men, and I will take York away from you. I hope you don't mind. Kaboom. Kabading. So then, this is the new leading army. And you will help me in facing my new enemy. Hopefully, they will agree to that. Yes, they do. Good to have some gullible people along. But, like, I mean, from the game developers' point of view, it's not very for a reasonable player, it wouldn't be very reasonable to attack somebody once you are the target of a war already. So I guess that's how it's gonna be then. You would like me to dissuade this person? No, we will do nothing for now. He's a good vassal. Now we can assault this and take it quick and lose some men who had nothing better to do, apparently. And we will march up to his capital, I think, of Northumbria. Now, Niall, do you have a grudge against anybody of your nearby countrymen in England? If so, let me know. They will be targeted. Whether they want to or not. As long as it's profitable for us. Oh shit, he suddenly gained more support than I thought he would. Halloy, halloy. How does he have that many men? That doesn't make sense. He is at war with me and he is at war with... Okay. Almost the same guy as I am at war with. fine. Then I shouldn't be too aggressive. I should stand my ground. Once I've made my ground, that is. King Morcar of Northumbria is trying to usurp my title. Yeah, there we go again. Some dude is traveling around Hull trying to find both documents and supporters to help him legitimize a claim to that title. I should bribe him or make him disappear. I'll try to make him disappear. I think, yes. I'll try to make him disappear. The church won't like it, but this is no church matter. And the assassins succeeded. Very good. Oh, somebody calling me. Hello, Ann. Passvannsskolan. Det kan jeg gå til. Det går fint. Men send meg gjerne location. For jeg tror det er flere skoler der oppe. Jeg er ikke sikker på hvilken. Ok. Fair enough. Den er god. Hva tid skal jeg møte opp? 9. Det ordner vi. Da ses vi der. Hei så lenge. So, I'm shoveling snow off a roof tomorrow at 9. Apparently. So, we have 50% war score with the guy of Northumbria already. Let's make it some more, shall we? So there we are at 67%. Now we'll head back down to our main lands. It sounds great. It isn't, but I agreed to it, so. That's how it is. Now, well, when I did say our mainlands, I guess I should have been more precise. I guess I meant the regions that border our mainlands. And we'll, oh, the Waldensian heresy has reared its ugly head in the county of Leicester. Where is my court chaplain? I don't want heretics. How much longer am I gonna stream? Until I've entered both of these wars, then I'm gonna call it a night, I think. Or an afternoon, maybe. You know. But we could, of course, try to hasten their demise. Though that might be a stupid thing to do. But that's all fine, isn't it? As long as we don't do it haphazardly. Call it an afternoon and then at night stream Minecraft. No. I've told you. I'm not playing that game anymore. Not streaming wise. I thought that was official, Niall. I mean, in some ways this game is like Minecraft, but there are achievements in this game that I still want to get. You know what I mean? Unlike in Minecraft, where it's like, aha, congratulations, aha, you chopped down some wood with your hand, aha, you're so good. Then stream something else. Big doo-doo stream? You would like that, wouldn't you? You scatologist. That's not the term I was looking for, but close enough. Now, while the King of Northumbria is busy stalling up there, you can see his red 8,369 men standing up there doing nothing. I am occupying his lands and making him surrender, hopefully sooner than later. Don't diss Minecraft. And you told me you don't actually like scat, but it's too late now, Niall. The scat has been imprinted, and that's how it is now. You just enjoy your identity while you can. Okay, so can't force him to surrender unless I attack him face on. So I should head back to my own lands. FBI, open up! That's right. You know, it could be like that someday. Someday. Our troops are reinforcing. Their troops are not moving. This is fine. With a PF ein. I just need to make them die. But I can do that with some with some mercenaries. Let's do that. This is a land grab I can't leave ungrabbed. You know what I mean? So we'll hire 1,500 mercenaries. We'll have them march to Durham. The FBI are so inconsiderate. They don't give you enough time to open the door. Yeah. They say FBI open up and you start walking towards the door and then they kick it down in your face and shoot you to death. That's my that's the impression I have as well, you know. Not that I've been involved with the FBI, but stuff and thing. Now, quick question: can I attack Northumbria from this angle? We are currently in Durham. It seems like they are susceptible without us having to cross a river. They are going to have to they're going to have to lick our boots, pretty much. But no, suddenly they have more than I would have hoped for in troop count. What we can do instead is not much, but we can occupy some of these vassals' holdings. That will gain gold, of course. And this war with Saxony that we were forced into, we can just postpone their surrender until we have a surrender deal from the King of Northumbria. Otherwise, we will lose our allied troops. Gotta be strategic about this. Although you don't want your wars to extend for too long, do you? I have the flu. Edred strapped you to a chair and had you sleep sitting upright for days. For flu. You are sure that did nothing to alleviate symptoms? Come on, Niall. Name my my kinswoman. She needs a name. She is of our house. She needs a good name. I should actually stream. Small PP. Good enough. Where's the light switch? It's getting hard to type in here.
even though it's a she. But I guess that makes even more sense then. It's inverse PP, perhaps. Please give me some more score. As the days drag on, seemingly never ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy at all. Alas, I've gained fatigue. That's something that can happen. Edred thinks your symptoms point to pneumonia. He insists that you follow his instructions. Very well, my dear court physician. To remedy your fatigue, Edred gave you a draught of milk and poppy to help you sleep. Yeah, okay, that did nothing. I should actually stream something after this, but no, fuck off. I've been streaming for almost 8 hours straight now. I have also been drinking for almost 8 hours straight now. It's not a good idea. Well, we still don't have enough war score to offer him. No, yes we do. We can force him to surrender. There we are. He gives me York. Yes, he gave me York. And, of course, we do have some religious intolerants who can't abide by our laws nor our beliefs. They must be eradicated. That's a simple war. So we'll deal with that as well. Then maybe we'll end the war of invasion that was forced upon us. Those allied troops are invaluable. But I'm now confined to my bed. Your body is racked with aches and chills. I have contracted the flu. The flu gives me bad stats, but not so bad as the plague. Very good. Stream the wank that I'm gonna have. Probably going to have that. I had one in between Snake Pass and so I'm all how do you say what's the word again? Entrenched? No, maybe not. Let's just go with over-encumbered. Meanwhile, my court physician Adred has come to see me and offers treatment for my illness. He explains there are several different types of treatments he can offer. Should I go with the brave one, Niall? Or the one where he performs some well-tested treatment? Or should I be a coward? You don't know if I'm joking or not. Would I lie to you, Niall? Of course I would, but like, let's go with a brave option. Come on, Edred. Let's try something new, I insist. Give me a tug with your iron fist. Edred buckled the last strap, securing you to the operating table. I will not lie to you, my lady. This will be excruciatingly painful, but it must be done. You tried to protest when Edred brought out the saw, but due to the calming potion he had made you drink, you slurred the words beyond comprehension. I lose a leg. I've lost a leg. I've lost a leg. But we'll defeat this religious uprising, and then it's the end of the stream, which should be at right about now. There we go. Yes. And now, since I don't know whether or not I have any vicious attacks from my neighbors in my direction, I think this is a good point to conclude tonight's stream. Because next time it'll be very interesting to find out if any of my neighbors see this streak of warfare as a point of weakness, perhaps. You know what I mean. They might choose to invade me or similar. But now that I have an, so to speak, ongoing war with the Saxons, who are not Christian, I have a cause of remaining or retaining them as my allies. So that will be for... Oh, the hiccups are coming again. That will be for next time for us to find out. Ugh. What if I forgot to turn off the stream before I wank? I've had that dream before, Niall. I make sure it doesn't happen for that explicit reason. This isn't Plex Storm yet. You know. Yeah, now. Fuck, the hiccups are making this very, very strange. But yeah, I've been trying my best not to. Let's just go with that. Because Whew. The machine I use for streaming my content is also the same that I use for downloading the good stuff, you know. So if it's on the same computer, I've got to make sure that I don't do the dumb shit when I do the good shit. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh. Okay. So that's about the end of the stream. Thank you for watching so far, and I'll hope maybe I'll see you next time, or some or some shit, and you know, don't wank in public. In public. Fuck. See you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.